Yeah, I wanted to talk about the collective wound around being silly and playing. I really believe this is a wound that most of us have in some way. And I'm gonna give you an example of a time when I saw this wound so clearly. So I used to be a teacher in Vietnam, and I remember one of my students was being really silly. Children love to be silly. It's like their natural state of being. I was thinking like, right, we've got all these things to do. I need you to stop being silly and like do these things. But I felt like this really deep rage inside of me, and in that moment I was like, whoa, what is that? What is this really intense feeling that I'm feeling right now just because this child is being silly? And in that moment I realized, oh my God, it's because in this moment I am reliving all, like, this is all so fucking subconscious, that I wasn't allowed to be silly and I had to be serious and do this thing. Otherwise, an adult would be angry at me, an adult would reject me, an adult would shame me. And I was like, whoa, okay, fuck. This is really deep. Yeah, at some point in our lives, we probably have all heard versions of, don't be silly, you're too old for that now, don't be a baby, these kinds of phrases. Perhaps when we were doing something, an activity that the adult around us or the other children around us deemed like unsuitable for your age now. Look at me like tossing this back. And the reason why adults or other children say this to us is because they've heard that from someone, or they have not been allowed to be silly or play when they wanted to because another adult said that to them. It's just like all connected. You know, somebody has to stop the pattern. It's like generational trauma. You have pain about not being able to play, so you project that onto other people around you. Like, I've had many versions of this, especially don't be silly. But I remember specifically like wanting to play with Barbies for way longer than I should be playing with Barbies. And for me it was about like, I used to like love putting on their clothes and like pretending to do like little photo shoots, like it was about fashion. And I mean, it's kind of like The Sims, isn't it? Like you're just pretending to have another life. You've got your little characters. So yeah, I remember like secretly playing with Barbies for way longer than was acceptable. That manifests now in adults just like not being able to be silly, not being able to do things that are for children because they think it's ridiculous and like unacceptable and embarrassing and cringe. And I would like to invite you to like really take some space away from that idea. And once you've done that, you'll be like, wait, why? Who says that these things are not okay? Like, that is not like an objective truth. That is just something that we've heard over and over again and we've internalized. I really believe this is a collective wound. I really believe we all have it at different levels. And the artwork that I do, my art workshops, and hopefully my soon online art workshops, and just my whole purpose, I feel, is helping people to reconnect to that inner child, to reconnect with that playfulness, to reconnect with the curiosity that children have, the non-judgmental curiosity and joy at like exploring this world. Just wanted to talk about what I have been witnessing. And yeah, let me know in the comments if you have experienced this wound yourself. Let us know if you've got any good tips on reconnecting to that inner child. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, like, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.